Okay. Um, so yung ginawa natin last time ay pinag-aralan natin yung concept ng spins. Okay? And sinabi natin na bawat particle ay may corresponding na spin-angular momentum. Now, yung mathematical formalism na involved is very much similar sa angular momentum, okay, na mathematical na formalism. Okay, ang difference lang is that yung L sa angular momentum, o yung angular momentum quantum number ay fixed numbers. Pero yung S sa spin angular momentum ay magdedepend sa kung anong klaseng particle siya. Like for an electron, ang value ng spin is 1/2. So meron ka lang dalawang M corresponding to the electron. So it's M equals -1/2 tsaka M equals +1/2. Sa photon, iba yung spin. Diba? Ang spin ng photon is 1. So meron kang M na equals sa -1, 0, tsaka +1, and so on and so forth. Okay, so yun yung differences between yung angular momentum at saka yung spin angular momentum. Then pinag-aralan din natin kung paano i-handle yung yung mga quantum numbers, spin quantum numbers. Okay, and nakita natin na ang tawag dito, they work the same way as yung angular momentum, but again, for an electron, for example, it's much easier kasi dalawa lang yung states na available, spin up tsaka spin down. So you don't have to worry about creation operators tsaka annihilation operators too much kasi dalawa lang, isang instant lang siya magke-create at saka isang instance lang siya mag-annihilate. Okay? So yun yung para sa electron. Okay, so ituloy natin yung discussion simulan natin yung discussion with examples. Okay, well, actually i-review muna natin. So we called yung mga states na yun na eigenspinors, if you remember, or spinners. So eigenspinors. So for the z component of the spin, for example, ang eigenspinors niya, okay, so yung symbol na ginagamit natin ay chi. Ang eigenspinors niya ay 1 tsaka 0. Okay, at yung corresponding niya na eigenvalue is positive h bar over 2. So this one corresponds to yung spin up na state. And then yung isang eigenspinor, yung spin down na state, has this tawag dito, value, and yung eigenvalue niya ng spin down na state is negative h bar over 2. So ito yung spin down. Ano, walang palaman? Lumabas yung palaman. Okay. Eigenspinors of the x component of the spin. Okay, so yung eigenspinor, sinisimbolize natin for the, bakit z component yan? X component. Okay, for the x component, ang sabi natin na yung eigenspinor is may ganitong notation, maglalagay tayo ng x sa ibabaw. Okay? To indicate na ito ay eigenspinor ng x. So, ang spinor na ito, ang vector na ito is 1 over square root of 2 and then 1, 1. Yung corresponding na eigenvalue niya, okay, is positive h bar over 2. Okay? And then ito naman, yung isang state, okay, para sa eigenspinor ng x, okay, ay merong ganitong klaseng eigenvector. Okay, 1, -1. So this corresponds to eigenvalues, an eigenvalue of negative h bar over 2. Okay, and if you recall, na-derive natin yung mga eigenspinors na yan by simply diagonalizing yung tawag dito, yung spin matrices. Okay, nung x component tsaka ng z component tsaka ng x component respectively. Okay. Now, what else can we do with these eigenspinors? Siyempre, ang interesting dito is to be able to measure certain things with these spinners, right? Okay. Siyempre, isa sa mga gusto natin malaman is ano yung probability, for example, ng isang state ay na isang particle ay nasa spin up state. Okay? Anong probability na nasa spin down state siya? Anong probability na tawag dito? Na pag mineasure natin yung x component ng spin, okay, anong makukuha nating probability ng state na yon? Okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, so for example, so we have this, suppose a particle is in a, tawag dito, a spin 1/2 particle. Okay, is in the state, okay, chi equal to 1 over square root ng 6, and then 1 plus I, and then 2. Okay. Remember that you can always write this as two parts. Okay, ngayon naka-matrix form siya, pero pwede nyo siyang isulat as 1 over square root of 6. 1 plus I, 0. Okay, plus 1 over square root of 6, 0, 2. Na kung saan, ito yung chi plus, and then ito yung chi minus. Okay, so you can write it as a superposition of states. So if you measure, sige, copy nyo muna. Okay, para hindi confusing, ano bang gagawin ko rito? Kasi this is ibang spin 1/2 particle to eh. I mean, ibang particle siya. Gawin ko na lang ano to. Um, maglalagay ako ng superscript na P to indicate na hindi ito yung spin ng ano. Hindi ito yung eigenvector ng z component ng spin angular momentum. Okay? So if you want to measure, for example, yung probability na itong particle na to ay may spin along the z-axis. Okay? Paano natin gagawin yun? So ang gagawin natin is, tawag dito, we take yung ket nung particle na yan, and then we apply yung spin up component, okay, dun sa spin up component nung z component ng spin angular momentum. Okay? So that will give you the amplitude. To get the probability, kailangan mong kunin yung modulus squared. Okay? Okay, so ang chi plus, nalala niyo ba ang chi plus sa z component? Diyan, di ba? Ang chi plus is 1, 0. Pero, ito ay ang tawag dito, naka-transpose. Di ba? Kasi naka-bra notation siya eh. So, transpose siya. Okay, so ibig sabihin, isusulat natin yan as, and meron siya, wala siyang coefficient. So, wala siyang ano. So, susulat natin siya as 1, 0. Okay, as a row matrix, 1, 0. And then yung chi, bakit 1 over square root of 2? 1 over square root of 6 yun. And then yung chi ay 1 over square root of 6, tapos 1 plus I, and then 2. Okay, and then we take the absolute value of that square. Okay. Now, just to be clear, ito, that means na ganito niyo siya isusulat ha. Okay, yan ang ibig sabihin nito. Okay? So, in other words, okay, when you apply, tawag dito, when you apply yung modulus squared, yung isa dyan, yung I, papalitan nyo ng negative I. Okay? So, pag minultiply nyo na to, okay, anong lalabas dyan? So, syempre may 1/6 ka dyan. And then, multiply nyo yan, 1 times 1 plus I plus 2 times 0. So, 1 plus I lang siya. And then squared. And ang ibig sabihin niyan is 1/6. 1 minus I, 1 plus I. Okay? Yan ang definition ng modulus squared. Kailangan nyo kunin yung complex conjugate at i-multiply nyo yung result na yun with the original function. So, anong sagot dito ngayon? Anong 1 minus I times 1 plus I? 1 squared plus I squared, right? 1 squared plus I squared. Or minus I squared pala. 1 squared minus I squared. Anong I squared? Negative 1. So 1 minus negative 1 is 2. 1 minus negative 1 is 2. Diba? So 2/6 ay 1/3. Okay? So yung probability na makita nyo yung particle na ito in the spin-up state ay tawag dito, spin-up state ng z component ng spin angular momentum ay 1/3. Okay, yan yung ibig sabihin nung number na yan. Okay? So if you want to measure yung z component ng spin angular momentum, ang probability na ang tawag dito, nasa spin up siya ay 1/3. Again, if you want to measure yung z component ng angular momentum ng particle na yan, okay, pag nasa spin down state siya, ang gagawin nyo lang ay so chi minus chi and then squared. So equal ngayon to sa, again, it's 1/6, and then yung chi minus is 0, 1, and then ito ay 1 plus I, 2, then squared. Okay. In this case, ito ay 1/6 tapos 2 squared. So this is 2/3. And kung mapapansin nyo, yung probability nito, which is 2/3 plus yung probability na ito, which is 1/3, pag in-add nyo yung dalawang probabilities na yan, equal yun sa 1, which is expected. Okay, kasi dapat yung total probability ay equal sa 1. Okay? Okay, so what if you want to measure naman yung x component ng spin angular momentum nung particle na ito? X component ng spin angular momentum ng particle na ito. So syempre, ang mangyayari ay sulat natin dito is, so measure natin yung x component. So ang mangyayari dito is chi plus, and then syempre yung x component, and then chi, then square. Okay, ano ang uh, chi plus ng x component ng angular momentum, spin angular momentum. So pinakita natin yan kanina, it's 1/√2, 1, 1. Okay? So, lalagay natin dito 1 over square root of 2. And then, syempre, naka-row matrix siya. Yung chi plus is 1 over square root of 6. Tapos, column matrix siya. 1 plus I at saka 2. And then, square. So, equal ngayon to sa 1 half. Tawag dito, plus times 1, 6. So, 1 over 12. Okay, and then pag multiply natin yan, 1, 1. So 1 plus I plus 2. And then squared or 1 over 12. 3 plus I squared. Tama? Okay, so equal ngayon to sa 1 over 12. 3 squared plus, so 3 minus I, 3 plus I. Okay, so 1 over 12. 3 squared minus I squared, which is 9 plus 1 or 10. So equal to sa 5 over 6. Okay? And kung gusto natin makita yung chi minus, okay, probability na makita siya sa chi minus na state. Okay, we do this. So, bra chi minus ng x component times chi squared. So, equal to sa 1 over square root of 2, 1 minus 1, di ba? Yung chi minus nito is, ayan. Okay? And syempre naka-row siya kasi naka-transpose siya. And then ito naman ay 1 over square root ng 6, tapos 1 plus I, and then 2 square. So equal ngayon ito sa 1 over 12. And then ang mangyayari ay 1 plus I minus 2 squared. So equal to 1 over 12. And then 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Okay, plus I squared or 1 over 12. Tapos negative 1 minus I, negative 1 plus I. So equal yan sa 1 squared, 1 squared plus 1 squared, or 1 squared minus negative 1. Diba? So 2 over 12 or 1 over 6. Okay. And again, dapat mag-add up yung total probability. So ito ay 1, 6. Ito ay 5, 6. So total probability is 1. Okay, any questions? Questions? Nasusundan niyo ba? Ano, madali lang, di ba? Pwede na mag-exam? Hindi pa pwede kasi kumakain pa kayo. Okay. Sige, next problem. So, an electron is in the spin state corresponding to chi equals A, 3I, 4. So letter A, determine the normalization constant A. So, paano nyo kukunin yung normalization constant? Pati ako inaantok sa sarili kong lecture. Paano nyo kukunin yung normalization constant? Paano nyo ba kinukuha ang normalization constant? Typically. Sa 181, paano nyo kinukuha yung normalization constant? Ha? Sige, try. Paano? Total, nakakain ka naman na. Sige. Sige, ano? Ano yun? Chi multiply sa? Okay. Actually, mauna yung conjugate. So, sa integral form, di ba ang ginagawa nyo before, psi star psi dr. Di ba? Sa matrix notation, sa Dirac notation, it's chi plus chi. Okay? Actually, yung dagger kasi na yan is complex conjugate and the transpose. Okay, so kailangan nyo pa mag-transpose in this case. So, ang gagawin natin dito ngayon is chi plus chi dagger chi. Okay, so this will be A 3i, sorry, hindi 3i kundi negative 3i 4, and then another A, so A squared. Okay, and then 3i then 4. Okay, so at yan ay dapat equal sa 1 kasi yung total probability ay equal sa 1. Okay, so ang A squared ngayon ay equals so ang matrix nito ngayon ay equal sa 9 times I squared, which is negative 1, and then may negative sign ka pa, so 9 lang siya. And then 4 squared ay 16. So equal to sa 25a squared, equal yan dapat sa 1, which means na ang a ay dapat equal sa 1 over 5. Ba't siya tumatawa? Lakas na ng tawa niya. Okay, letter B. Find the expectation values of Sx, Sy, and Sz. Okay, anong definition expectation value? Definition expectation value? Halimbawa, ano expectation value ng Sx? Ano? Sige. So, since ang ating state ay chi, di ba? So dapat ito ay chi dagger, and then you expect, and then Sx, and then chi. Okay? Okay. Ano yung Chi dagger? Ano yung bra ng Chi? So, ito ay equal sa, so 1 ano to? Alam na natin yung A, di ba? Ang A is 1/5. Di ba? So, 1/5. And then, ito magiging, yan magiging row matrix, 3i, 4. Pero magkakaroon ka ng negative sign dyan, di ba? Kasi you're taking the transpose and the complex conjugate. Okay? Ngayon, ano yung SX? So from previous lesson, 'di ba, meron kayong spin matrix for SX. It's what? H bar over 2 tapos 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, yan yung SX. And then yung chi naman is, again, it's another 1/5. And then 3i, it's column matrix na 3i, 4. Okay, so ang natitira na lang gawin dito is, anong tawag dito? Multiply yung mga matrices na yan sa isa't isa. So negative 3i, 4. Okay, so pag binultiply natin ito isang matrix na to, anong lalabas? 0 times 3i plus 1 times 4, so 4. Okay, and then 1 times 3i plus 0 times 4. So 3i. Okay, so equal to sa? H over 50. So negative 12i plus 12i. So ang expectation value ng SX is 0. Tama? Oh, wala kayong in-expect dyan. Shoot, hindi ko pala na-record. Anyway, so okay? Okay, nakasunod. Sunod. Okay. So ngayon, ang tawag dito, uncertainty ng SX squared, okay, ay H bar squared over 4 minus 0. Remember na yung uncertainty o yung expectation value ng SX is 0. Diba? So, ibig sabihin yan yung uncertainty in SX squared, uncertainty in SX is H bar over 2. Okay? Okay, yun ang gumawa ng uncertainty, ano? Along the Y, uncertainty sa Y, SY tsaka SZ. Nakapost lang. Yung SY, SZ. Bibo talaga. Oo.